All right, there we go. As always, this is not financial advice. Please make sure that you do not follow this as financial advice. This is for education and entertainment purposes only.
I
So
got it. I got it.
let's take a look at a daily first. So on your daily, so right now, what we're having, let's take a look. So right now, you had a pullback. The first initial pullback was all the way down to here, which was $28,815. Let me mark that off right there. Come on, bring it back. I don't need that. Oh, go back. Right there. Perfect. And then let me pull this down. Okay. So that was your support. That was your previous support from Bitcoin, $28,627.47. And that's on Bitstamp. This is on a daily chart. So if you take a look at the top here, right here at your top, here's your top, $64,895. There's your top. That's your top. Here's your bottom. Now, what you also want to pay attention to is, pull this out. Bitcoin has never been this high before. If you look back to the previous years, you will see that Bitcoin has never been this high. So it's ranging right now. The range on this is crazy. It is ranging from $28,627 to $64,895. That right there is one hell of a consolidation.
Yeah, that is.
That is one hell of a what? Wow. Hold on. Let me see something. Right there. That is a $36,194.98 consolidation. So if it's ranging this much, and we haven't even been back to the top just yet, it's just this right here. It's trying to find the price. It's in price discovery. This is full-blown price discovery. So now all we're going to do is probably just keep bouncing in between these areas. If we keep doing that and it finally breaks, oh my God.
It's going to be beautiful.
Oh my God. So let's take a look. So from the first one, I'm gonna do a swing low to a swing high. Right there to my top. From the top of the wick to the bottom of my wick, right here. Because that was the lowest low. Right there. So now let's zoom in. Okay, so when we broke down from 64,000 All we did was come back to test our half. We came back, test the half, broke back up to the 786, couldn't find support from the 786, came back, tested the 382. Let's take a look at this on the daily. Get more intricate on the daily. There we go. Let me make sure that's my bottom. Yeah, that's my bottom. Okay. Yeah, so you couldn't hold support. Now you notice it gets more detailed when you break it down on different time frames. So if I was to go back to a weekly, you can't really see the detail. You can, but it's not going to show you all of the rest of that price action, because on a weekly it's just weekly candlesticks, 7 days. So on a daily, we're looking at multiple days. These are those weeks. And as you can see, most of the time, it just follows the stairs. These are stairs, invisible stairs. You can't get no better than that. Take a look. So let me open this up some more. Okay, so when we broke down from our all-time high, we came back and we had a retest, or almost retest, of 46,000, where really our retest was here. So I'm gonna mark that up. I'm gonna put that line right there. Let me pull this down. Well, no, you know what? It might go better on the bodies. Yeah, let's do it from the bodies. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do it from the bodies. So bam. I'm gonna do it from the bodies. So now you get your support from your body here. That was your volume closed. When you came down, you tested this, but you closed here. So once you closed here, you got that support, came back to retest your 50-day, you got your support here. Nope. How does it do that? Let me pull that line down, right down here. Open that up. All right, there's your support right there. When you got that support, came up to test your 20-day, and you got rejected. Came down, found your support here, tried to come up, retest, got rejected. Came down, but your volume support was also here. Now, if you look back here, that was support previously. All of this is just really going to tell you where the liquidity grabs are, because if you can see now, you can see where the liquidity grab was. Look at the path. This was resistance. This was the sell point here, and the liquidity grab was here. So the people that were fearful, they sold off to here. And the people who knew those people were going to be fearful, they bought that and bought it back up and gave it support here. And it just comes back to test previous resistance to get support. You have to have support to keep moving to the upside. So now this is from your swing high to your swing low. And make sure y'all can see the numbers on the side right here. So this is your 618 right here. So you had support from the 618. And remember, a full Fibonacci retracement is between the 382 and the 618. So here's your 382 back here. You broke it, back test that support, confirmation, continuation with the upside movement. Now, you could not hold support here. Let me open this up. You couldn't hold support right here. You held it for a day, but then came the sell-off. Bang. Those scared a lot of people. So those people who were previous buyers, those people who got in on this wick right here, now they decided that they wanted to take profit here. And where they back tested, bam, right there. So now we got 3 hours and 11 minutes to find out if this area right here, $42,526 is support. When really your 200-day is coming in at $42,015. I think I said that earlier. I think I did. I was on the call with the fellas and I had told them that that was an area of support. And that's on your daily. Now you could play out your negative support in this area. And as you can see, that these two lines right here was resistance. Man, this doesn't get any better. So there's your liquidity grab right there. Bing. That's the money spot right there in between this area. These people think they
didn't get that much.
You say that again?
I said that little bit of liquidity grab, they didn't get that much.
No, but yes, they are. Because check this out. If they grab this and your RSI just go ahead and keeps giving them, because they got to play out this negative momentum. You don't know if this line is going to actually hold as support. You got to wait and see. You have to wait until the end of the day. End of the day doesn't end until 3 hours and 9 minutes from now. So if this gets broken on the daily and it closes under your 200-day right here, and that means that was not support. That means this area here is going to turn into resistance. But you just got to wait. You got to be patient. You got to let the market give it to you. Because if you keep playing and messing around and think that this area is actually going to hold and it breaks and you like, yeah, I'm buying the dip. Okay, yeah, you can buy the dip, but is this area right here going to support that dip buy? That's what you're waiting on. So let's go to a 4 hour. Now, on a 4 hour, you're holding up on that line. You got 1, 2, 3 candlesticks. You got 3 hours and 8 minutes to figure out if this line is still going to hold you as support. These two right here. If it doesn't and it gets broken and you close end of day under these two lines, and that means that's resistance and more downside is going to come in. That's my area right there. If that area gets broken, then all bets are off. We're going to see more downside. But what I'm going to tell you is right now, you got a crossover. You got a crossover from 1, 2, 3, 4 moving averages to the downside. Right here. All of these crossing over, and then your 50-day is about to cross over with your 100-day. And then that 20-day, your heartbeat, that thing is drooping down right there. So now you might do a dead cat bounce, and you might go ahead and, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and mark that off right there. You might do the dead cat bounce. You just might do a dead cat bounce, and you might hit that level right there, though. It's not going to go past that because that was previous support. Can also turn into resistance right here. Let me move this over. Let me show you. This line right here, these candles are above this line. So that's support. But do you see this wick right here? That was resistance. So now Let me pull this down, son. Actually, let's pull that down right there. Come on, bro, let him in. Okay. So yeah, 42,015. Yep, we're good. All right. So now this, like I said, that area, but we're looking at this wick. This wick is now resistance. It is now resistance on that wick. So like I said, you might get the dead cat bounce. Let's take a look at a 1 hour. Shut my computer. Y'all still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. I don't know why my computer is dark. That's weird. Okay, there we go. I was wondering why my computer was getting dark. It was looking kind of funny. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. A little bit of technical difficulty. So now, yep, look, you seem to be finding a floor. That might be your base right there. That might be your base. It might hold right there, or it could hold here, or no, about right there. Yeah, so I'm gonna delete this one. Delete that one. That could be your floor. So maybe, because you've been holding that line for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You've been holding that line for 9 hours. Okay, y'all be careful. You've been holding that line for 9 hours on Bitcoin. So this would be your resistance right there. 44,000 on a short time frame. Okay, see y'all later. On the short time frame right here, 44,583. On a short time frame. Right now we're trading at 43,322. So a lot of threes and a lot of twos, a couple of sevens. It's more threes than anything. That's interesting. That's interesting. A lot of threes, a lot of fours. Okay. So yeah. If it does pull up temporary time frame or short time frame, give you about $1,415 move to the upside. So about 3.28% just on a short time frame. Now, overall, let me go back to a daily. Go back to the daily. And then let me delete the fib. I don't want the fib. I'm gonna readjust the fib to show y'all what I see. So now I'm gonna readjust my fib. So now I'm gonna do it from a swing low to a swing high on the bodies because I want to find support. Because right now I'm in a sell-off. So I want to find support wherever I can. Let me delete these. I'll delete that. Yeah. Delete that. Nope, I'm keeping that. And then I'm deleting these at the top. Okay, perfect. Okay, so now I'm looking for support. Delete this one too. No, let's just pull that down here. where's that? Actually, where's the top of that? Top of that is right there. Yeah. That's interesting. That was support. So now this might be support now. That was support. This might be support. Okay. So I really want the 382 to hold. If we can hold the 382, cool. But if we got to test the 200-day, then that's fine. And your overall 618 retracement is $38,581. That's the overall where I see Bitcoin coming back to. Because the full Fibonacci retracement is to the 382 or the 618. So we are looking for 44,000 to hold. But as we already seen on shorter time frames, 44,000 is resistance. 44,000 is resistance. So if you think you have support, really you have resistance. Now look at this. This is just a line that I drew. This is just a line. And then we just had an opening on the 1 hour. Look, look, look. Resistance, 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 resistance. All of this is resistance. There is no body closings above this line. None.
I see.
Absolutely none. None above this line in the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, now going on 10 hours. Nothing above that line. So now, yeah, we're going shorter. We're going shorter. Got to. Unless this is trying to create a floor. I don't know. I don't know. It's looking real technical. If we break this, okay, this is what I will say. And then I'm gonna move on. Because I could chart Bitcoin all day long. So if this breaks, then we're coming down to test this area here. So what's that area? What is that area? I'm gonna put an alert right there. And I want crossing down. And then I'm gonna do on a 1 hour time frame. Do I want once per bar close? Yeah, I'll do once per bar close. And then pop up email. Yeah, okay, let's create that. Yeah, I'll take that. Because even though now you do have positive momentum on the 1 hour, but you're still under that 20-day. So 44,520 roughly. Yeah, still resistance. No matter how you look at it, it's still resistance. So you got to break. Let me open up my RSI. You got hidden bullish divergence. I will give you that on the RSI. I will give you that on the RSI. You do have hidden bullish divergence. Bam. But you still got to break. What's that? This area? Let's zoom out. Yep. Still got to break that area. You got to break 37 on the RSI. Right now, you're at 32. And it looks like it's starting to face downward too. So you can come back and test your trend and then still pop back up though. So pay attention to that as well. So let's just go ahead and do from here. Let's see if we break that. Well, no, actually, I don't even want any parts of this. I want to see it go here. Bam. Yeah. See if it respects my trend line. If the trend line gets broken, then it's still going to see some downside. And then we got our alert on. As you can see, starting to test that. Looks like it wants to test that line. Better hold the support. All right, Ethereum. Like I said, I could chart all day. What did we test? What did we test? Oh, that's not that. Right down here. Stop moving. Boom. All right. We tested 29.10. We are now trading at 3,009. Yeah, let me show you. From the bottom to the bottom. Actually, that's not our bottom. Is that right there? Bam. That was our bottom. Okay. So you had more than a full Fibonacci retracement. Ethereum gave you a move from 1,700 to what, 4,000? Of course I'm gonna take profit. What is that? 4,033? Oh, where's my ruler? There we go. And people are mad. What? It's 134% return. I'm selling. Well, take my profit. I'm out the gate. So in came the sell-off because right here, you had support 1, 2, 3, 4 days. 5th day, you lost it. Came back up and you got support from your 618, but you didn't quite have the extra gas. People thought it was going back to 4,000 and you didn't quite have it. And if you would have been paying attention to your RSI and your MACD, you would have seen that you didn't quite have the same gas. Now, true enough, it was good for trades, but people are just taking profit. Really, if you don't want to, you don't have to sell this. You don't have to sell because really, you didn't lose, but what? Let's take a look. In profit, you didn't lose anything. Whatever. Right there. You didn't lose anything. You lost 25% in profit. You didn't lose anything. So now, oh, I don't know if I want to put that on here. I don't know. That's just me, though. I'll tell you what I would do. This is me. So now, let's delete this. Because now this is now invalidated. We're done with this. Tell you what I would do. Where's my bottom? My last low, right there. My last low is from right there. Going to this wick here. Okay, so now you have tested your half, or almost did. 28.71 is your half, and you tested 29.10. So same little liquidity grab area. Look at that. Look at that. Same little area. Bang. So now you will have support coming in at 29.57, and you're trading at 30.18. So if you hold that right there, that's easy. You can hold that because that was previous resistance right there on top of your 100 day. and all reality, for real, that was resistance. Now could come in as possible support. And then you just play out that negative momentum on your RSI. So this is what I would do. If this was me, by the way, this is not financial advice. Again, I gotta say that. If this was me and I had a nice amount of Ethereum or if I had anything that you can collateralize, anything that you can use as collateral to take out a loan. We're talking about cryptocurrency too. So I would take out a loan if I had Ethereum though, and then just borrow against it. Borrow against my Ethereum. And then if it holds, look at the 4 hour. If that line holds and you get back above, just buy more Ethereum and then sell. But like I said, that's just me. That's just me. And then it didn't cost you anything but some gas fees to buy more Ethereum if you have a substantial amount. But you know, that's just me. Because even if we go back and test all of those, even if we go back and test, so let's just go back and say we tested all of these, boom, 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 all the way to there. So that's a profit of $373, 12.31%. You didn't have to do anything for it. It just went back for a retest, and then you sell it, and then you just pay back your loan. But there is downside to this though. It could not potentially go back up and test all of that, and then you could see more downside. So there's always a risk when you're doing that. So make sure you pay attention to that. Let's take a look at Litecoin right quick. This was so funny. So did anybody hear about that that article that said that Walmart was going to take Litecoin as a form of payment? Did anybody hear about that?
I briefly heard something about that. I didn't, or whatever.
Okay, so this this week right here is where that came from, right there. This right here, bang. This was the day that they announced it. And then Walmart came out and said, oh no, we're not accepting Litecoin as payment. That is false. And then everybody sold off. Oh man. This was hilarious. This was hilarious. I couldn't even keep myself composed because now you're playing with resistance now. And let's just say you bought the news that Walmart said that they were going to accept Litecoin. You know, good and god doggone well that Litecoin is not going, Walmart is not going to take crypto as a form of payment. Not yet. Not yet. They won't tie their money in until it becomes regulated. Or they have a regulated platform. They're not just going to announce, so we're going to take Litecoin as a form of payment. No, that's false news. That's fake news, shall they say, what they say on Facebook and shit. Anyway, but no, you do not pay attention to the news when they get to talking about cryptocurrency. Everything that you need is in the charts. Everything that you need is in the charts. I promise. I promise on everything, because everybody who is a financial billionaire, millionaire, 100,000aire, I promise you, they all use the same thing that we're looking at right now, the charts. The charts don't tell lies. And then right now, as we're looking at this on the 4 hour, you got downside. You got everything. You got all your moving averages crossing over. All your moving averages crossing over. Let's look at the daily. Look at that. Crossing over to the downside. Trying to hold support here. Well, now you've broken all your moving averages. Look like you're going to close up under all your major moving averages. So now let's look at a weekly. You broke your 50. Broke your 50, but now you're still holding above your 50. You got 6 days and 3 hours to decide, is this going to be support? Now, let me turn this off, and I'm going to swing it the other way. Bam. Bam. Now, you do, however, have somewhat of almost full where actually you broke it, but you're still holding it. Because like I said, we got 6 days and 3 hours to decide if this is going to be support. So It's not likely though, because take a look at this. You're trending down on Litecoin. You're trending down on a weekly. Where's my trend line? All right. So from here, take a look at your RSI. Boom, boom. It's just down, complete downside. Right there. Now, let's run another one. From here to here. Downside. So you got to break these two areas to even really start to see that upside again. But we're looking at a weekly. So we could potentially reverse on the daily, but it just looks like more downside on the daily. You're not even holding really anything right now except for your 618 on a daily. Now you could hold here and play out the negative momentum to the downside on your RSI. But if 155 gets broken and it closes up under this, then you might see that 786 come into play, and that's about $132. So look for 155 to hold on Litecoin. If 155 can't hold, then 132 is going to be your next support, possibly. Possibly. What is this? Is that a floor? 144. 144. Where's my line? Where'd my line go? I don't want that line right there. I want it right here. Yeah, 144, 44, 44, 444, 145. Somewhere up in here. Let me open this up some more. Right. About there. Yep, right there. Here it is. 147. 147. Yeah, 147.06. And then if 147.06 gets broken, then 132.56. Yeah. Yeah. That's a more accurate assessment. What do I want to take a look at? I want to take a look at Chainlink. Take a look at Chainlink. Let's see what Chainlink is doing. Chainlink, same thing, more downside. A lot of these are trading the same too. A lot of these have some of the similar patterns. If you take a look at a little downside, this red candle with the wick showing. Let's look at Ethereum. Yep, red candle with the wick showing. Bitcoin, yep, red candle with the wick showing. Okay. That's interesting. Take a further look at that. Remind myself, take a look at that. All right. 618 is $22.15. You are now trading at $22.89. If you can try to get back above $24.86 and hold above your 200-day, which I don't see that happening though. It's too much downside coming in, especially on the 4-hour. Nope, 4-hour, you got a little bit of a floor, but you still have that resistance. Got a little bit of a floor, but you still got that resistance. So that might be your support right there. Possibly might be your support. I don't think it is though. I don't think it is. We'll see. You got 2 hours and 41 minutes on that 4-hour. So on an RSI though, you are oversold though. That's what I will say. You're oversold. So you gotta come back and test this area. Now, if you were looking at these as buy and hold, that would probably better benefit you than trying to trade this. You try to trade this, it's not really going to benefit you because you got the support and the resistance, support, resistance, support, resistance, and it's just going to play around until it actually finds the support. Whereas if you were to purchase this right now and it just used to be, how much did this drop by? Let's take a look. Bang. It's $13.34. It was $36.35 and it dropped down to $23.01. It is now trading at $24.04. So now, potentially, if you were to dollar cost average from here, from here just back to the previous high, that's a 58% return. I'm just saying. I mean, buy and hold, that's a 58% return back to the previous high. So do with that what you will. Let's take a look at algo. Algo, same thing. What is this? What is this? This looks like a swing low to a swing high. So hold on, go back 4 hour. Algo looking different on the 4 hour. Same but different. Let's go to 1 hour right quick. On a 1 hour, yeah, you still, that's the resistance, yeah. And then so this must have been my swing low to my swing high, but on a 1 hour, you are creating 1 bar of positive momentum and your signal lines have crossed over. I mean, not over, but under. So even though you had that dip, somebody really bought that dip. So now let's take a look at on the daily though. On a daily and a weekly, you're weak. So actually I would and my stop loss got hit. Nope, my stop loss didn't get hit yet. Really? Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's very interesting. My stop loss didn't get hit. Out of everything else, my stop loss didn't get hit. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Pay attention to Algorand. Pay attention to Algorand. Yeah, something funny with Algorand. Somebody likes that. So now, still haven't hit my stop loss. That is interesting. Let me delete this right quick. Dollar cost average. The next level of support is coming in at about $1.51. You are trading at $1.68. And then after that, your 20-day is coinciding with your 382. And remember, the Fibonacci retracement is from 382 to the 618. So you already broke that. So let's do this. Boom, boom, boom. Let me delete this right quick. I'm going to do from a swing low to a swing high on a daily. Let's take a look. Where was our bottom? Our bottom was there. Right there. There's our bottom. There's our top. And on daily, yeah, that's negative momentum. That's sharp. That is really sharp. So, yep, 618. 618, $1.39, which actually is up under your 50 days. So actually, this might be your support here at $1.45. It's trading at $1.68. So really, you're not risking a whole lot for this to come back and test these areas. So if you were to dollar cost average from right here, let's take a look. Dollar cost average from right here. Not trade, hold. Buy and hold. you'd only lose 30 cents. You'd only lose 30 cents on a dollar. So dollar cost average, if you do come back and test these areas, dollar cost average, what would that be on the way back up? To retest this all-time high. So from here, okay, so let's just say if you buy it here, but it's still looking like more downside is coming in. So I wouldn't buy it here. But if you did, so back here to test this here, 255 is, so 50% return. Man, this is getting so much better. So, but if you don't, and you buy it here, buy it from here, where our 50-day is, right there. 74, yeah, 74.62% return from our support, where we might have the support here. Yeah, that'd make me a buyer. Absolutely. That most definitely make me a buyer. Let's take a look. Let's look at VeChain. Nobody really talks about VeChain. VeChain doesn't get the love that it deserves. Okay, so you're breaking your 236 at 9.9. You're trading at 9.4. I would say try to hold 7.5 cents. Try to hold 7.5 cents. Yeah, because that was support. That was also support here. And it was also previous resistance. So it was resistance, turn support. Now could possibly hold as support. But if you don't hold at 7.5 cents, or if you even get down and test that area, if you don't hold, then it's going to break back down to 4 cents, which then again would also make me a buyer as well. So I would dollar cost average if this was me. If it comes down to test here, I'm buying it. If it breaks that and it comes down to test 4, I'm really buying it, because the retest from here, right, from here to, look, just from right there is 58%. Then to your 382 is what, 80%. Then to your half is 112%. Do I need to keep going? All right, I didn't think so. All right, so let's do from swing low to a swing high. Can y'all still hear me? Am I still coming through?
Yep, I'm with you.
Okay, cool. Bam. So, yep, now you broke your 618. I want to hold the 618. So we need to close at 9.5. We need support and we need confirmation at 9.5 cents. If we do not hold that, then we're going to see it come back down and test this area, which is, like I said, close to 7.5. It's at almost 8 cents. It's 7 1/8, almost 8 cents. So close to 7.5, that would make me a buyer. But then if it comes down to check 7.5, that would make me a buyer even more. And then, like I said, comes down to test 5.5, I'm really going to be a buyer. So that's VeChain, and that's the market. I just wanted to come share some insight right quick. Anybody got any coin requests right quick before I get up out of here? Anybody? Anybody got any coin requests? Nobody? Am I still coming through? Mic check, 1, 2.
Yeah,
3.
you coming through. I don't have anything.
Oh, okay. All right, no doubt. I guess everybody else just listening for the most part. Okay, cool. All right. I appreciate y'all tapping in, man. And once this is done recording or done rendering, then I'll go ahead and post it to the group. Appreciate y'all. Peace, family.
Thank you.